You see a lot of people coming on the spit, walking around, and birds are attacking them. And they're waving sticks and throwing sticks at them, but they don't realise the only reason they're attacking them is they're in breeding time and they've either got chicks, they'll especially attack if they've got chicks. And so they just need to move away. It's as simple as that, and they don't have to always move far.
The chicks, when they're threatened, their response is to just freeze and stay still and rely on their camouflage.
The technique that they have evolved to protect themselves, this camouflage and the ability to keep absolutely still, it leaves them so vulnerable. That's why people don't see their eggs. That's why people don't see their chicks unless there's a fenced area, unless they're protected, unless they have some protection. So it's ironic that the strategy that has enabled them to survive as solo nesters, not in a colony, out on around the coastlines of New Zealand, is also the one thing that leaves them so vulnerable to people enjoying beaches.
When a fairy tern chick is put under pressure or threatened, it will just go flat and stay and won't move at all.
People are a threat because if they not stay out of the fence, then you easily can squash a egg or even a chick, and you won't see them. You just see them if it's too late.
The first egg from this pair was lost. It was laid straight prior to the big storm we had. We had 35 knots of wind, and it was lost, that egg. We replaced it with a dummy, and 3 days later it did come back and lay the second egg. It proceeded to sit those eggs to hatching, and that chick came through quite good. Had another storm that I watched it go through again, and the parent took it in behind the mound and just sat out incredible sandstorms and all sorts. And the father actually fed right through that storm, and the mother just sat there poked straight into the wind and didn't move, and the chick would just run in and out from underneath to get fed. But sadly, that chick was killed at about day 20, when actually they're only due to fledge at about day 23 and be flying and independent, and that was caused by people crossing through the fence zone with signs there and running around all over the show in there, and the chick was found dead.
As we record this, it was just last week. The warden, John Winters, went down early one morning to the nesting area and found the chick dead on the beach. He also noted this was in the fenced-off area, and he also noticed that there was a lot of human footprints in there, which led him to suspect that maybe the chick had been trodden on. So we sent that chick down to Auckland Zoo, where a post-mortem was done on it by one of the vets down there, and based on internal injuries, burst liver, burst kidney, lots of bruising and hemorrhage, it certainly does look like that chick was trodden on.
And at this stage now it was determined it was killed by someone standing on it.
The news read that someone stood on it because they crossed the fence, and it was squashed so that even the fish stuck out of the bill. So it was really terrible news.
Give the birds some space, stay away from the fenced areas, keep their dogs on a leash, that sort of thing.
A very simple message that would be consistently used throughout the breeding grounds, encouraging people, please walk only on bare sand.
If you see a bird exhibiting any displays that it's got a nest, the best thing is just to move away or just move past them as quickly as you can, and don't walk on shells. If you're on bare sand, you'll see anything that's there, and so you're safe, and the birds are safe.
New Zealand beaches are beautiful and wonderful, but we need to share them. We can't expect that the beaches are there only for the pleasures of the human beings.